Child. First of all, I'm saying happy birthday. Shout out to my best friend, Juan. Pookie Jeter Juan. Give a shout out to him, darlings. Yes. He turns 27 today, and on September 28th, Friday, I'll be 29. Legend. Oh. So yeah, shouts out to the kids, child. If I remember, I will put his information in the bottom bar below so y'all can, go to his Instagram page and all that. He did this to my hair, so guys, he's really good, guys. I told him to turn me into Storm, and I think he did that. Exactly. Yes. Okay, so this is Greenleaf, darlings. Okay, so the episode began with let me see. With I believe it began with the Lady May. Lady May, she ended up picking up the phone, and it was Sister Clara. Y'all know Sister Clara, who they're supposed to be getting the money from. Well, Rochelle, aka Latoya Luckett, torn in between the two. She had got in Lady Clara's head, was just like, child, you might want to rethink that thing. If you really think about giving the Greenleaf some coins, you might need to, run it by, your money manager. So Clara did that, and also since they found out they're having marital issues, Clara called and told May that she felt like it just wouldn't be in good faith for her to give her money to them in this trying time. I'm like, what the hell does that got to do with anything? Anything. Anyway, child. So Lady May, she went in the office, talked to James. She don't want to have nothing to do with James, but she has to communicate with him from time to time. He's just like, she was like, look, Clara said that she ain't gonna give us the damn money. So what you gonna do, Negro? He was just like, I know. I just got off the phone with him, but we just gonna try to work something out. And Lady May straight up told him, she was like, look, here's my offer. We get a divorce. We be honest with the church. Tell everybody that we get a divorce, and you leave and leave the church with me. James is just like, if we get a divorce, the only person that's going to be leaving is you. I mean, the lawyer lady already told her that. I don't know why she thinks she got any control. Lady May, you should have invested all this time, child, putting on this fraud of a marriage, this fraud. You should have damn invested. Yes. So, let's see, child. Okay, Grace, she had a scene where she talked to Charity. Poor Charity, child. I'm trying to get my blanket together. I ain't got no shirt. I don't want y'all to see my breasts. That I'll get put off YouTube, I'm assuming. I mean, whether it's a man breast or a woman breast, they breast, right? So anyway, so Grace had a scene where she's talking to Charity. And Charity's going through it. They just Charity just got the damn police called on her because what's the name was worried, Kevin, and she done took the baby and done, I don't know, went to Arizona some damn well. So Grace, he actually came over to the house to talk to Charity first to see if she was there. Grace was just like, she's not here, sir. I don't know what you want me to do. He was just like, well, where the hell is my baby? What's going on? Grace, tried to stop him from calling the police. He went on ahead and called the police anyway. So, Charity's mad at Grace. Everybody's just mad at Grace all the time since the beginning. And she was just like, I don't want to talk to you at all. But, I will say this, get out. Just get out. That's what I'm going to say. Grace ended up leaving. Charity, child, she acting a fool and popping pills and just a mess. She had a scene where She came, Kevin came, to the house. She gave him the baby and just dropped the damn diaper bag. And went back on. Ooh, I got tickled. Child, hey, hey, Charity, how are you? Charity. I don't know why that's so funny to me. I didn't even laugh when it happened, when I was watching it, child. Oh, they got me so tickled. She just didn't give a fuck. She dropped it. Poor Charity, she's so upset, child. Jabari don't want her music. Child, the music career died the drain, child. Poor Charity. Charity's going through it. I want somebody to sit there and take care of Charity. I really do. So anyway, there was a scene where Sophia was jogging, child. And she having real bad pains in her sides, Let's see, Lazara and Sophia had a scene. They still kind of mad at each other. Zora's just hateful as hell in general. And Sophia's just like, hey, you want to go to Zaxby? She was just like, child, get out my face. Basically, Zora ended up going upstairs. Then Sophia had a really bad pain. And I guess that's when she got her grandmother on the line. And let me see. We can just go ahead and finish it out. So, at least this part. So Sophia ended up going to the doctor. They told her that she was gonna have to have immediate surgery, child. Found out that she had what did she have? An ovarian tear, in her ovaries or whatever. And he was just like, it's just expanding and expanding, and they have to, do surgery. So she was just like, okay, child. But the real shit show was happening in the waiting room. Charity, she got up acting all silly, talking about, Grace, if you lose a daughter, don't worry about it. I know how that feels, child, but at least you got this and you got that. Jacob and Clarissa ended up showing up. Charity telling them, well, forget about Zora, child. At least you got one child. Forget about Zora. Forget about your firstborn. She wilding out there. Clarissa's just like, is your ass drunk? Child, she wasn't drunk. She was high for Cuda Brown. She was popping them pills, oxycodone. Popping them pills. I was like, Lord, Charity, what's going on? There was a scene where Charity, she wanted a whatchamacallem, when them bars, she went to the vending machine, it took her money. She couldn't get the bar all the way down. Child, she ended up shaking the hell out of the machine. Here come Lady May them. Charity ended up punching the damn vending machine and getting her whatchamacallem, child. Bloody, hand out bloody. The doctor had to come and take Charity out. Charity's just acting out her head, child. And it was just a mess. Meanwhile, the doctor done called Grace in there, told Grace that they had to take out both of Sophia's ovaries. So that young child, the young woman, before she even got like 21 or so, she cannot have kids. She won't even be able to have her own kids because they took out her ovaries. Child, she woke up, and as soon as she woke up, they were talking a little bit, and Grace ended up telling her what happened, and that just tore me up. Sophia was crying and hollering, because that's terrible to be so young, and for your opportunity of having kids to be snatched away from you instantly. And she's such a good church going girl. I was like, Lord. But watch Zora have 10 babies. Watch. I was like, Lord Jesus, it tore me up. I'm like, Grace, why the hell would you tell her? I understand not keeping it from her, but why would you tell her instantly like that? I was kind of mad at Grace. So I was just like, ooh, Grace, child. Now, Grace ended up going into the chapel at the church. The whole family went in there, child. It was just a mess. It was craziness. Let's see. So, Sister Cross and Tasha Skates, they had a scene where, they were in the car and she's trying to get, Tasha, because she works at Triumph. She's trying to get Tasha, to go in there and give Jacob some papers to sign. Basically, I think she's trying to, what's she trying to do? Something with the money, and I guess trying to put the money into his account or take it out. Rochelle ass doing LaToya Luckett. And Tasha, she kind of has a heart. She's feeling really bad about what's going on. The first time she went in there, the little son was in there. She went back out to the car. Rochelle was just like, "Now, bitch, I'm going to take you out if you don't get these papers signed." She was just like, okay. So she went back in there another time, and Jacob was telling her how much she's family and how much he appreciates her and all that nice stuff. But he actually signed the papers this time. But I don't think that Tasha is going to give the papers to Rochelle, because she just feels bad. She feels bad about the whole thing. But Rochelle is just vengeful. That's basically Skank's sister, so. Hell, it runs in the family being hateful and mean and holding grudges, child. What else happened? Now, y'all know Bishop and Rochelle fell out. He ended up telling her last week at the party, it's just like, I can't be with you no more. I'm back in the house. I'm not dealing with you no more. And, she cussed him out, playing an act or whatever. This time he went to where she works. He came up in there, asking for legal advice on the $2 million they owe the IRS, which had been cleared a long time ago, but, Rochelle brought the case back up. And, she ended up giving him the cold shoulder. She was just like, child, get the hell up out of here. You think you could treat me any kind of damn way and I come crawling back to you? But later on, while they was in the church praying for Sophia and the family, she ended up texting him talking about, I was mad, boo. Come back on over. Now, this right after Lady Mae told James Bishop that, the kids need their, need their mommy and their father, but they'll never have their parents again. Meaning that, Lady Mae's just completely done with James. No matter how much James cries and tries to, get back with Mae, Mae's just done. She's heard it all before. Sunshine Anderson. I was like, ooh, Lady Mae's a hard pill to swallow, child. I love her. So, Rochelle got playing up her sleeve, child. Lady Mae had a scene with Connie. And, she's on the deacon board. Child, nosy as hell. And, Connie suggested that, she realizing that they're going through something right now. So she suggested that Grace should take over the church. Now, that's Lady Mae's idea, is to take over the church. In which, that's probably not going to work out in any one of them's favor. And, James already told Lady Mae where the hell to go. So I was just like, ooh, Lord, this is getting juicy. Lady Mae had a scene with Grace. She was just like, child, I don't care what you do. I don't care what you say. You not get in this church, okay? I don't give a damn. Grace was just like, I don't want it. I ain't got time for y'all old tired ass hens and nothing. Grace went in there to talk to Connie. Grace was just like, so why did you talk to my mama about this whole thing? Connie was just like, look, girl, I do what the hell I want to do. And, I just believe that there needs to be a Greenleaf in line. Would you just sit back and let this church, this whole thing waste away? And Grace is just like, no, I wouldn't, but I just don't feel I'm appropriate because, the deacon board in her church, and, Grace is just all about everybody coming together, getting the gays in the church, and, the deacon boys some old, homophobic stiffs and shit, and so they ain't for all that mess. And Claudia was just like, look, we're willing to bend and willing to compromise to save this church, because I see this church going down, down, down. And she's right. It was just craziness. I think I talked about everything, just not in order. I think the last thing that happened was James. He'd been thinking about it, and he ended up giving Lady Mae a letter that said it was just a summary of what they want to say to the church about everything, the fact that they're getting a divorce. And before he walked out, he was just like, Lady Mae, I'm sorry. And Lady Mae was just like, close the door behind you. I love how determined and how she's not willing to budge, Lady Mae. But unfortunately, I'm looking at the situation. I think I think Lady Mae gonna be left with $2 in her account. But we gonna see. It's getting good. The acting on the show is what gets me. Such good acting. Such good acting. They're just all so talented. They really are. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at ItsKingsWorld on Instagram and Twitter. At ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. All that good stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later, darling. All my information will be in the bottom bar below. Chase King.